Hi, good morning, everyone. Great, great, great. It's great to see so much of young energy, new kids, new years. So it's a first batch of Guru Nanak Institute of Hotel Management. So I really don't have much speech, but yes, I have a lot of experience with me. I have a lot of tips. I have a lot of guidance that I can give you today that you can carry on and use these small tips to gather information and how to succeed small and everyday challenges that you may gonna face in your day-to-day professional career once you are finished with your hotel management. So I mean, since you must have done little studies about how the hotel management work, so in our industry we gonna have a lot of challenges initial phase, because this is something new phase of your life which gonna come up. So since you're getting into a new phase, make sure you prepare basic thing. You, as of now, make sure your semesters you cover each and every semesters. Start making notes for every semester. Keep this as an future reference. You might need these all information to have a very strong foundation to start with. This is the stage, this is the age wherein you need to have all this information right and correct, because if the foundation is right, you get things right, and that's how we all grow slowly, gradually, with experience, with the organization that you all going to be or part of the organization. You will learn a lot of new thing, you will get a lot of influential things in your life. Make sure you keep as in part of your learning state, part of your experience, part of your notes. Every hotel, every group, you will see a lot of learning every day. It's a day-to-day things. Generally what happens once we get into a job role, we just take as in job, we stop learning then and there. And my personal advice, whenever you get into a new role, make sure you do not stop your learning never ends. Every day, whenever it's possible, take out only 10-15 minutes, read something what you do every day. You will get to know a lot of thing about food, a lot of thing about beverages, soft beverages, alcohol, tea, coffee, and many more stuff. Make sure you take a note. You make a note for every small tiny stuff which happens, and then keep it in a way that by the time you have a experience of 5 years, 7 years, you should have at least one book which has multiple different solutions for all micro challenges that you face, all learning that you have. If you start keeping notes for every small thing which happens in day to day in your professional career, end of 3 year, 5 years, 7 years, you already lined up and have a documented uh, answers, documented solution for the day to day problem which comes. And when you grow and take a charge as in head of the department, outlet manager, restaurant manager, bar manager, you already have these solutions ready with you. Make sure every day you make some notes. Every day you learn 15-20 minutes when your career start. In our industry, there's a lot of positive things about that. Our industry is never boring, first of all. It always fun. It always fun. You'll get to see glamour, you will get to see new trends, you'll get to see celebrities, you get to see head of state, you will get to see president, prime minister of various different country, you will get to see a lot of cultural thing, you will get to see different cities with different eating habit, you will get to see different culture from different countries, because you definitely gonna have a lot of dignitaries, lot of VIPs coming over. They all have a different style of food preparation, they all have a different style of living, they all have a different style of dressing. But at the end, when we are a hospitality expert, we generally mix up with everyone. We know the requirement of every country people, we know the requirement of every age group of people, we know the requirement of everybody who step into a hotel, whether it's a kid, it's a family, it's somebody who is elderly, somebody who's head of state, somebody who's heading a government, somebody who's heading a schools. So we get to know, because you all will get to see so many of them all across. You definitely get to see a lot of celebrities, you'll definitely get to see a lot of famous personalities all over it. Yes, we generally, as in part of hospitality, part of hotel, we have a lot of influence of people doing a lot of good thing around you. Make sure you only adapt which is good. Make sure you adapt all that positive which is all around you. In our industry, you will get to see a lot of people. Since we learn alcohol, we learn smoke, we learn food, you'll get to see lot many of them using in different way. Make sure you keep your lifestyle very simple. Your learning should not end. Do not compromise your health, your personal learning, your personal growth for few basic achievement, right? Because if you see something on a longer run, you see something which is on a that you gonna gain in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, you definitely need to have a lot of energy with you. When you head a department, when you head a role in any like a F&B manager, director F&B, or head of the unit, head of the kitchen, executive chef, head executive housekeeper, any of those, because you all gonna be there in some time eventually. Make sure when you reach that stage, you should not feel that I have compromised my health, I have compromised something which I should not. This is generally happen when we stuck into a day-to-day life. We compromise so many stuff in our life. So just a tip: make sure every day you make some notes. Whether it's a basic job, when you are doing a food pickup, you will get to know what is food pickup in some time. People who is in second and third year, they will definitely knows it. Somebody who just stepped in, they will get to know shortly. So somebody who is doing a bar manning, somebody who is doing a mise plan. So these all very essential steps. It look very easy and very basic, but these all very fundamental and foundation thing that you should know thoroughly. As of now, you might get only 10-20 numbers for that particular subject, but later in your stage when you grow, you definitely need these all information, as in the key learning. On a bigger scale, when you head unit which churn out big revenues, you need a lot of these information has to be correct now in a stage when you are as of now in, right? Later you might feel, oh, this is something I think I missed during my college days. So make sure you do this thing, as in you should not miss any of your semester, any of your examination, any of your courses. Thoroughly make notes, keep your handouts ready always with you. Apart from this, I am definitely gonna ask if you have any questions. Please do ask. If you have any clarification that you think you need now, do let us know. And apart from that, I can tell you few things that generally day to day we do, as in part of restaurant manager, part of supervisor, part of F&B manager. So there's a lot of things that we do. So it's basically a combination. When you say a F&B manager or director F&B, so we generally maintain overall guest experience, we overall maintain quality of food, we overall maintain service style, standard of service. Then apart from this, the majority of the daily time that we consume, it's like we yeah. So these all stuff that every day we spend time on. So we take care of our day-to-day inventories, whether it's a bar inventory, whether it's your groceries inventories, whether it's your liquor inventory, then it's your inventory of your misa, inventory of your crockery, inventory of your buffet tax. So these all every day we keep a track. We personally don't really get into it, we don't individually do it, but we assign right person for a right job, right? That's how we assign this entire scheduling for the outlet. So if in case I handle 11 different revenue centers, so I personally don't do all these tasks individually. We identify right person who can do as per his caliber that job perfectly, and that's how we delegate work and make sure that work has a deep check on everything. So lot of stuff that we do. Apart from this, we also do recruitment. This is also very vital part, as in when you head a department, you try to get only right person for the right job on a right outlet. If in case somebody who's very enthusiastic about the beverages, alcohol, spirit, wines, then you look for a good outlet for him. Maybe it's a bar, maybe it's something which is like a lounge wherein you do only alcohol. wherein you do only kind of different wines. So that's how we, pick up team. That's how we recruit team member. That's how we pick up people. So these all you gonna learn now in the stage next 2 3 years, and when you finish, you gonna thorough with all the beverage knowledge that you should have as a part of your college program, food knowledge that you should have as a part of your the 3 year program that's you are currently doing in. Apart from this, we also handle various different kinds of guest escalation complaints, whether it's pertaining to food, whether it's pertaining to beverages, whether it's pertaining to service, whether it's pertaining to ambience of your restaurant. It could be anything. When you, as in part of any team member of food and beverage, so you basically take care of everything which goes around you. If in case you're handling a restaurant, the light of that restaurant, temperature of that restaurant, ambience of that restaurant, music of that restaurant, everything as in food and beverage, we take care of it. That's how it works. So these all small steps make you perfect, and you grow in a system, and then slowly, gradually, with all learning that you do, all studies that you do, all points that you accumulate, and the knowledge that you gather, that's how that all information help you to grow in the system. And that's how you slowly, gradually go. As of now, if you see a lot of F&B managers and head of the departments who's leading food and beverages, so they generally, with a kind of experience, they have solution for all the challenges which comes. Why? Because they've been to these all situations, these all challenges, then and now. So that's how these all information, these all a solution that they have now, because they have learned through hard way. They've been through that phase, and all that steps that they have taken. So these all very important. Maybe it look very fancy. You see somebody as in coming as an F&B manager or a general manager or any other head of department position, but going through 15 years with the specific outlet, with specific stream, whether it's like housekeeping, F&B, food production, or front office, or any of these. So these all take time, because you'll see lot of thing happens around you. Make sure your learning should not end. I keep emphasizing on that. Make sure you take out time for yourself. You take out time for your studies. You take out time for your family, and try to keep a very good work-life balance. That longer run definitely going to help. In our industry, we get so influenced, so excited about things, that we start compromising our own health, start compromising family time, start compromising about our own studies. Oh, we have done hotel management, nothing more to learn. Make sure that should not happen. That kind of thought process should never come to you. Maybe you can skip. You definitely have some days wherein you don't want to study. Fair enough. Keep it that way. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no padhai, no notes, no problem. Keep it that way. But make sure Monday to Thursday you at least have half an hour, 45 minutes for your own learning. You should have time for your parents. You should have time for your family. You should have time for your brother, your sister, and whosoever you are living with. Make sure you have time for those old people who's around you. Make sure every 6 months, 1 year, whenever you get time, get to see your teachers, get to see your professor. Come back, say hi. Whatever grade, whatever college, whatever institute that you're working for, whatever hotel you're working for, take out some time. Meet them. Make sure you meet your old friends. जो अभी कॉलेज के फ्रेंड हैं उनको छोड़ना नहीं है, उनसे भी टच में रहना है. Okay, so these all small tips that I have. Apart from this, if any of you wish to ask anything, please feel free. And I really don't have any big speech to say. I just keep your life बिल्कुल simple. Keep your life in a way that you have time for everything. Do not compromising anything just for a small achievement. Make sure your goals are really crystal clear when you talk about your experience, when you talk about your career, when you talk about your learning. You should have enough time for everything, because that's what matter. If you compromise the things now, I have seen lot many my superior, I have seen lot many big leaders in the industry who, of course, definitely very successful when it comes to a professional life, who was doing absolutely wonderful job when it comes to a professional life. But Some on the other side, they are not really happy with the health, that condition that they are having now. They are not happy with maybe the personal life that they have. So I have seen many people who been to a very good portfolios, now in a great leadership roles, but maybe somehow they are not really happy with the kind of health, kind of personal life, kind of circle around them, kind of friend circle that they don't have, that they used to be have. So I think you should not have any regret. I think if I could have taken out only 1 hour in a week to call one of my friend, I think I still may be in a touch with many of those who was there with me on my school days, who was there with me in my college first, second, third years, who was initially with me when I was a steward, and so many of them. So I try my best to keep my school friend engaged. Once in a week or once in a 15 days, I generally do a group call, say hello, hi, what is happening. Majority of people may not say, yeah, they are not very energetic, they are not very enthusiastic about life, but it's okay. Maybe you can, pass that positive energy to them. Our industry is very vibrant. It's full of joy, full of energy, full of new things. It's how you take it. I have seen a lot of frustrated people also in my life. So you all get to see all of that. So make the gist of the story is, make sure whatever happens around you, take only whatever is positive, whatever has worth keeping in your life. Keep a note. Keep some time for everyone around you. That's how it works. Apart from that, if you ask me, we do many other stuff which include ensure safety at your workplace, which ensure the financial records of your outlet, whether it's restaurant, bar, or lounge. That's very crucial part that we do. Then we also focus on customer and guest engagement. We also focus on ensuring that everybody's health in your department, make sure everybody's safety is not compromised. So these all small tips, small check that we keep every day. We take around for our outlet, make sure there is no open plugs, make sure there is no water leakage near to any electrical panel, make sure there is no condition which may lead to any sort of accident. So that's how these all day-to-day life that we spend, day-to-day scheduling that we have, day-to-day work that we do, day-to-day tasks that we perform, and how we perform. Do we keep a track of it? Do we maintain records for it? Yes, we do. We have to, as a professional, everything happens around us, whether it's something which is very favorable for company or very unfavorable for company. We keep a record for all of that. We make log for every complaint which happen. We keep a record for every complaint which happen, whether it's for guests, whether it's happened for staff, whether something which is near miss, something which could have been an accident or fatal for someone. But we somehow managed to not to have any severe injury, not to have any serious injuries which could lead to hospitalization, which could lead to any other medical condition. So we keep a track for all of that. And that's what I have. I don't really have much large speech to give. I just tell you that's how you should plan your further life now. That's how you should plan your career going forward. That's how you should keep a track for everything which happens. Make sure the day that you join, you should have one diary, one thick notepad, which should be there with you always. Every day-to-day challenge that you see your supervisor is doing, every day-to-day challenge that you, your team, your superior are facing in your current outlet, whatever outlet you are in, make sure you keep a note for it. What solution they have come up with, keep that solution, keep a track. End of fifth, sixth year, you will have at least more than 500 different challenges. It's a small challenges, but you have a solution for 500 challenges. You have solution for 500 different types of complaint, which was dealt by your superior, your manager, your team leaders, and your F&B managers, all of that. So you will get to know all of these complaints and guest escalation, all of that, all day-to-day challenges. Make sure you keep a record for it. You keep a note for everything. End of some years, you'll definitely have 500 complaint with 500 solution already with you. Then you grow when you become a supervisor, you become a F&B manager, outlet manager, bar manager. That time you already having a solution which is with you, all practically proven and successful for some hotel, some restaurant, some bar, which you may apply further and accordingly deal with those similar kind of situation, complaint, escalation going forward. So that's how it gonna help you. Okay, so I really don't have more than this to say. Thank you so much for calling me here, and it was great to have young, lovely, energetic audience here. Thank you so much. If any of you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you. Thank you.
Those who are interested for this department, energy manager, if you have got any question from sir, then you may ask.
Or if not question, anything that you think that you should know now, or any career path guidance, any specific thing that you need to know about the which is food and beverage industry, do let me know.
Okay, sir, on the behalf of students, I am asking you the question. Like, what are the challenges which the students might expect in this path while becoming an efficient hotelier? What are the challenges they might expect?
So,
When will they be ready?
yeah, I'm sure. See, new phase of anything new beginning that you do in your life, it always little stressful at the beginning stage. Make sure you don't keep it that it is very tough. Our industry is not at all tough. This I can guarantee. That's how you can take it. It's not at all tough. This is the only industry wherein you will see unlimited fun, unlimited energies, unlimited entertainment around you. You will get to see a lot of luxurious thing all around you. Yes, you will definitely see a lot of challenges in terms of these are micro challenges, I would say. Initially, when you get into a hotel, you might get a job role which you think it's very tiny to do. Why only I need to pick up plates and put it on one counter? Maybe initial 15 days you might do a similar job that you may not like it. You might do a job which is like just cutlery buffing, cutlery polishing, glass wiping. But if you understand slowly, gradually, one unwiped glass can lead to a severe complaint which might lead to an allowance of 10,000 rupees of bill. Any dirty glass could cost so much. So I mean, we face a lot of different kind of scenarios, a lot of different kind of situation wherein somebody's small negligence lead to so much of revenue loss. So we've been through so much of these kind of scenario already. We've been to these kind of situation already. So this look very tiny that we are just wiping glass, we are just wiping cutlery, but one dirty glass, one dirty cutlery can lead to a 10-20,000 rupees of bill allowance from there. It's a straight revenue loss. So these all things you will get to see. Initially, when you step into a new role from college to a hotel, definitely you physically feel little stressed. You physically feel exhausted कि यार ये मेरे से नहीं होगा. It's very tough यार, मैं सुबह से आया हूँ, अभी तक खड़ा हूँ, भाग रहा हूँ. ऐसा लगेगा initially, सबको लगता है. Even when I started in 2005, I felt the same. अरे यार मैं सिर्फ snacks ही घुमा रहा हूँ सब जगह. I am just serving snacks people 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours non-stop. And we used to have an orthodox style of trays, which is like 3 kgs of dry tray. Then you put half a kg snacks, and then we roam around inside the hall. So I mean, these initial hiccups will definitely come. You will feel little stressed when you join industry, when you get into a restaurant or a bar or a banquet or anywhere else. You will definitely start with tiny jobs, small operations. So these all small things that you will definitely see. On top of it, I'm just wiping glass, I'm just wiping plates, and somebody come and check your grooming. Arey, your grooming, your uniform is dirty, your hair is not cut. You might not feel very pleasant at that time, but this is very essential. That's how we inculcate good things, that whatever job that we do, make sure you look good. Your grooming should not compromise. You should always maintain the kind of hygiene standard that we're supposed to maintain as in hospitality professional. That's how the hotelier work. That's how this industry work. Whatever situation happen, whatever scenario around you, you still always calm, smiling, taking that challenge, and still be well-groomed, neat and good-looking person. That's how our industry work. This is very essential, very vital part, Very, very important to keep good care of yourself. That's why I keep saying, make sure you take out at least half an hour, 40 minutes for yourself every day. If you like doing something like a walk, do a walk. If you like doing something very heavy, intense, do that intense thing. If you like reading books, read books. Whatever make you feel good, do that. So we've been to so many different, types of sessions. Sometimes we also call different types of psychiatrists to understand, because if you see overall nutshell, our industry give you a lot of stress in terms of when you're not able to adjust, when you're not able to adapt. A lot of things which is happening around you, a lot of good thing which is happening around you. So lot many people get stressed. So we call a lot of good doctors come and advise us how things work. So in various different sessions, various different doctors, generally they come us and tell us, yes, you are doing a job. This is a tough job. This is very disciplined job that generally anybody can pick for. This is not a sitting job that you sit on a chair and perform your 9-hour shift. It's something you do your 9-hour shift, maybe just getting a half an hour, 20-minute lunch break, and you stand and you are hand to hand on your shop floor. Every time you're just bang on with the guest. But of course you get stressed, you get tired. Make sure you take out time. Do which make you feel good. So whatever is your hobby, interest that you like to do, make sure you do that. Take out time, whatever it make you feel. Some challenges you will definitely see. Some issues you will definitely face. But there are solutions. There are a lot of people around you who are ready to help. You will see a lot of people who may not be very positive. It's all right, part of life. Every time you don't choose people gonna be around you. It's you choose people who should be around you. You pick up right people, right company for yourself. That's how we mix up with people, we gel with people, we gel with some of our friends. That's how the human psychology works. So make sure you keep everything very positive. You definitely gonna have some tiny challenges here and there. It's all right. It's initial phase. Something which begins new generally have little kind of energy, something which is kind of resistance which comes, whether it's physically, mentally, or socially. So these all will come, but take a part of your life. Make sure you only adapt something positive. Rest, just let it go. That's how it works. And you definitely might have seen a lot of children coming to you and complain about कि मैम we are तो only एक महीने से सिर्फ XYZ काम ही कर रहे हैं. So these will happen, but make sure you maintain some good energy, good positive thoughts always around you, and keep it in that way. So I think you will definitely gonna see a lot of people might scold you for your grooming, might scold you for your uniform, dirty shoes, all of that. Keep it in such a way that it gonna happen. It will be okay in some time. You will get to and adapt all these changes. Like, this is part of your life. Your shoes has to be polished, your uniform has to be neat, your hair has to be trimmed, your nail has to be trimmed. So these all lifestyle that we adapt and we live with it. And at the end, these all something which is very good for our industry. That's how this industry grew up so well. Well, entire world was struggling, even hospitality was struggling, but this group, come up with this such a bang that having a XYZ number of growth. Now we are almost 3 times of the growth which was before pandemic. The growth percentage, if you see now for our industry, is almost 3 times what used to be before pandemic. So we are growing really, really fast. We have a huge potential. We have a huge scope of doing a lot of things. So just keep those all positive thoughts in your mind always. Thank you. Anybody else has any questions? Yes, please. Hi. Hi, Pritam.
I'm a 3rd year student and I've faced the industrial training, and I'll be joining the industry soon. So, any suggestions regarding the self-discipline part?
Yes, yes, since you about to finish your 3rd year, yes. So discipline is, yes, because our industry generally work really hard when it comes to discipline. That's something we hardcore follow as in by heart. We have very stiff, reporting time, which cannot be generally compromised in any situation, because these all role maybe look very, please be comfortable. So these maybe very look very easy, that I have a reporting at 7 in the morning, it's little tough maybe, but your role as an 7 o'clock reportee into a outlet, into a breakfast space or any other restaurant, maybe you are having a very crucial role to attend guests at the gate, or maybe do the first, tea of the day for somebody. So it maybe look very, may not be very important to you, but in our industry, discipline is something which is very, very crucial, something which we cannot compromise. Yes, so I mean discipline, I would say it's better if you always, keep your lifestyle in a such a way that you are ready to, take any sort of timing as in, your part of punctuality, that you can keep kind of discipline that you should always maintain. So these all gonna happen initial 5 years. All of you will see various different kinds of shift timing, and you might see very odd timing as well, like a call center. We might call you by 11 in the night and you will go by 7 in the morning, which is like some people say graveyard shift, but it's not a graveyard shift. It's something, it's I would say it's a shift which lay out the next day operation, how you lay out your next day operational requirement, your needs, your vital supplies. That's how it works. Because night shift, you don't really have much guest interaction, you don't really have much to do on shop floor, but you have very vital role for your next 2 shift to perform their duties. You have very vital role, make sure that they have everything that they need for next 12-14 hours. So it look very easy when you don't thought of these kind of, then you don't really go by these thought process. But once you done with these kind of thought process, what I am doing, it is actually making sense for next 2 shift to perform their duties, 2 shift to do their task. So yes, it is very important. So I mean discipline, punctuality, it's very vital in our industry, and work well. Whether it's your personal life, whether in your off day you don't want to get up by 7 or 6 in the morning, yes, you have choice to get up by 12 to 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but make sure you take out time for rest of the people who have compromised, not seeing you around for some time. It could be anybody, it could be any your close one. So yeah, but discipline is very, very crucial for us. Very nice. I think you had a very good question. This is something many people miss. Sir, I mean, we have a timing. 7 o'clock is too early to report. It's very difficult to reach. I know. I mean, we've been to all of these phase, but it's crucial. It's actually crucial. So I would say it's better if you can maintain, good discipline, good lifestyle, and you have a schedule for your day on your working days. It's good to have it. Great. Thank you.
Mr. Kanodia, I have a question.
Please, chef.
Can I?
Yes, please.
One more thing is, I'm a faculty of teacher. The thing is, tell the students please how important study of this subject, all the subjects.
Yeah.
And the communication part.
Correct.
Because students are getting easily chance to study or the private college you go that is. And how important is study and how important is communication for them. Many of the students having they have their queries because they don't have any communication part. That's why they are shy to ask you that question.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Please tell the importance of communication, tell the importance of study, theory part, practical part, how that's it.
Yeah, so I think I covered bit of this initially when I started, my this lecture, I would say. So I covered this subject, chef, because initially I started with this because as of now, whatever they are doing now in this initial stage of their learning, first year, second year, third year of your college. So all that information that you gathering now or you supposed to gather, you may not find this is something pertaining to housekeeping, I am doing F&B, not relevant for me. But I don't think so. I've been part of one of the team which used to handle almost 75 to 80 head of state every year. And when we handle any head of state, and I was handling butler services that time. So butler services, it's a kind of outlet wherein butler is basically one point contact for everything. Butler is the person who should be able to address any housekeeping request, should able to address any F&B related, should be able to answer and make half day itinerary, full day itinerary, arrange bed linen, arrange shoe shine, arrange all that information which you may see as I'm doing a specialize in F&B, or I'm doing a specialization in kitchen. Housekeeping is not relevant to me, so I'll skip those period, I will skip that semester. I think it's very important to understand and learn every bit of it, because your faculties, your college, your professors, your teachers got these syllabus after multiple decades of learning, multiple decades of research. Why we have different kind of semester, why we have different kind of subjects in your studies in 3 years, why we are also getting through housekeeping though I have not selected housekeeping, or why I am getting to know about food but I am doing F&B, or I am doing housekeeping, I am doing front office. But these all very crucial, these all the foundation information that you need to have correct now, you need to understand right now, you need to get it in a right place now. Because once you grow and you get into a position, and then you realize that you miss so much of essential information, you miss so much of vital information that was part of your semester, which was part of your college syllabus, but you missed. You might regret it later. So why to regret when you know things which is good now, you know things which is you should learn now. I think so we should not miss, we should not miss any of the information, any of our exam, any of our semester, whether it's your subject, whether it's your specialized subject or non-specialized subject. So of course you can keep something which is footy that you like to carry, right? It's maybe a beverage, maybe you love to talk about wine, maybe you love to talk about spirit. But that does not mean you will not learn how the the basic amenities of the room work, how the bed system work in the room, how the guest services work, how the room attendant make beds, how the room attendant makes supplies, how to clear minibar, how to set up a minibar, how to do a basic tea coffee setup in the room. So these all very vital information that you're supposed to have it now, you're supposed to gather all this information. So make sure you don't miss any of your semesters, don't miss any of your subject, whether it's your specialized subject that you wish to have, or whether it's something that you don't wish to really have it, but it's vital to learn now. So that's, I will emphasize, that's why I begin my lecture. Make sure in next 3 years, whatever time you have in this college, don't skip your semester, don't skip your period. You understand these all scheduling later. When you get into a situation, then you're supposed to address something as a leader, and every newcomers, new joinee, your young team member look up to you, that you will definitely have a solution, and then you regret, oh shit, yeah, I can't answer this because I missed that part during my college. So make sure you don't skip, you don't ignore any specific subject now. It's better to gather information, maybe not looking very vital for you, but it definitely important. Thank you, Chef. I think it was a wonderful question to ask. Yeah. Yes, please.
Good morning, sir.
Hi.
Thank you for being here in our college. My question to you is that in hospitality,
I can hear you. Yeah.
in hospitality, what we saw mostly that people frequently change their jobs, or else they change their brands, and some of the people from decades associated with the same brand. If I talk about Taj Bengal, then I do my industrial technique for Taj Bengal, so I know. So they are Chef Abi, Chinaudri, or Chef Sofim Giri. They are associated with the decades with the Taj Bengal. So what are the views of you upon that?
Very nice. I mean, see, as in youngster, I generally don't expect these kind of question, but good that you ask. So I'll tell you, yes, I mean, maybe in Calcutta, I don't really see, people leaving job very frequently. The job attrition is not really high like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, but I've been to Delhi market for really long. I've been to Bangalore market for some time. So I know, I mean, these all, question you definitely get to see. You'll definitely have your seniors, leaving and quitting job every 6 months, 8 months, or a year time, and joining the new organization. I don't say this is healthy at all. I would never recommend any of the student or new joinee to skipping or just leaving organization in a very short span of time, because I really say this, every organization, I am not biased with any organization specifically. I work for Taj, and it's one of the a proud chain to work with. But yes, many people you will get to see doing this. I would say if you really wish to you wish to work with multiple outlets, you wish to work with multiple brands, you must work, no problem. But at least you should have something called stability in your life. You should know right understanding of one particular group, one particular unit, one particular organization. You at least spend 3 years time, understand that's how the operation. It's not only what you do day to day, it also the basic fundamental information that organization gives you, what different type of the ethics that they follow in their workplace. So these all information you only gather when you keen to learn. But if you don't wish, you say, oh, whether I'll do a steward job here or whether I'll do a barman job here, Taj or Oberoi's or any other brand for that matter, it's the same job. Why to work for 2 years, 3 years? I don't see this practice as a very healthy practice. I don't see you really get to know about the ethic of the organization in 6 months of time. Maybe you get adjust in 6 months of time very comfortably. Maybe you get comfortably with that organization in 6 months, but not necessarily you get to know about the organization very well. So I think we should not do skipping job in 6 months, 8 month time. I think we should do at least 2 years, 3 years with one particular organization. And then if you think you wish to do any other organization, you wish to learn more things, then accordingly, keeping in mind your goals, of course you can switch jobs, but nothing should not be less than 2 years or 3 years. That's what my recommendation.
So I have a question.
Yes, please.
So, sir, as we know, you already mentioned that you also recruit for Taj members. So in that there are different management programs, like the top management program is HTTP, below that followed by HTTP.
Correct.
So what are the things you saw in a guy or person as when you sit for interview? Like what are the things when somebody is in front of you? What are the things you saw in that person to be a manager or to be a HTTP or HTTP?
So yes, I would say, see, when we need to pick up people for any specific position, whether we pick up people for any specific program, so we first see the grooming of that person. It does not really mean what color that you have. It's not really how fair or how dark you live. It's first thing is about how you are carrying yourself. Are you really presentable in terms of how you carry yourself, your hair, your nail, the way you speak, how you speak about any basic subject. Second thing, that we take it in a very strong consideration about your knowledge. If in case you have a good knowledge, very good product knowledge about, because these are information you gather now, all this information that we ask during all different types of rounds for when we select people for different programs. We only get by technicals. We only ask technical depending on how many questions you ask and how many questions we ask and how many answers you give. And if these all technical answers are correct, then accordingly number of people who give number of answers right, that's how we keep it in category A, category B, category C. Somebody who's not able to answer 5 questions out of 20, then definitely gonna be in category C, maybe a suitable job like a basic, like a steward or a FTC or a trainee steward. That's how we filter. So that's why I think your professor asked, because these all information, all that technical, that you should be very strong now. So focus on your technicals now. So whatever is your area of interest, maybe your area of interest could be anything, could be wine, could be whatever you feel like, but make sure everything that's part of your program, part of your semester should be on your fingertips. So that's how we select people. So that's only basic 2 criteria. And then of course we ask many other questions which may not be pertaining to only technical. They're gonna be a lot of general knowledge question that we ask, whatever is happening, all current affairs. So we do ask all of that, but the majority of questions gonna be technical and about yourself, how you keep yourself. So that's how we select candidate. It's not only we, it's any organization, generally that's how they select candidates. Thank you, chef. Anybody else has any questions?
Anyone have any questions to ask?
Anybody else has any question, please? Yes, do you have any questions? Great, great. No worry. But I mean, I am sure you are in good hands. You already have people who has a great expertise. All questions that you may not, comfortable to ask. But I am very much sure the kind of faculty, the teachers, professor that you have around you, been and know the zest about our industry, know the right nerves about industry. That's why they are grooming so many people. So if you cannot ask question right now on in this moment, I am sure you can ask all these questions to your professors or your teachers who all are around you in the campus. Make sure you ask these questions. Take all that clarification now. Get your understanding right, because when you step into a new role, you don't really know what exactly will happen, what exactly something which you should know for next 5 years. Because in your stage, we are so confused with so many things. We are indulging in so many different things in our life that we are occupying with so many different stuff. We are not able to focus on one thing as of now. I'm sure more than 50% of the audience here, as in your age, not even sure what goals that you have, what exactly you want to be. People say randomly, oh yeah, I want to be a general manager, or I want to be an MD of some company. But when you say, I want to be XYZ person or XYZ position in some time, there has to be some path that you need to take. There has to be some guidance that you should have, because you randomly just can't walk somewhere and reach the right destination. Not possible. So you definitely need to have a right navigation for your career path, and that these all navigation, it's all around you, as in in face of your professor, teachers, all of that. So make sure you do ask these questions. You do take clarification. You do take advice from them. Sir, what I need to do? I think I have an interest that I should be working in abroad. I should be working for cruise line. I should be working for kitchen production. I would be working for housekeeping. So you should know the right path, where to work, how to do, what should be your this year goal, what should be your next year goal, what is your eventually goal after 5 years. So eventually what you have to do, that path you should know now. So that guidance, you need to have it. So make sure you take guidance, you take that clarification, you take that advice from the senior faculty which is there, the senior professor that you have around you. So take these all tips from them, and apart from that, you'll get to see lot many from our industry coming and giving you a little insight about our industry. So that will be there, but you already have team of very strong faculty which is around you. So do take that clarity. That will definitely help. Make sure you set your goals now. Don't think कि 3 साल के बाद I will decide कि मैं क्या करूँगा. Make sure you decide what you need to do in next 5 years. You should know now. I think it's better if you put your goal now in your books. This is what my goal is, and I will take advice to reach this particular goal, to reach my goal. So that definitely going to help you. That just one more advice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anybody has any more questions?
Like the area of communication part, you can ask in your language. If you have any problem with your communications, you ask your language. The technology is ready.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Do you understand you have reached a phase where you all will be called ladies and gentlemen? Let it be at this height only. I'm comfortable with this. Good. Let's do a small exercise. I was told that we are in a morning batch, so all will be energetic. I see somebody chit-chatting. I see somebody yawning. So let's do a small exercise. Everybody just get up. Everyone get up. Come on. Those 2 rows, bring your chairs here, please. 2 rows, behind 2 rows, please make another row here. Come on. Come on, go on, quickly, quickly, don't have time. Chalo, jaldi, jaldi, jaldi.
Bring the chairs and sit here.
Make 2 rows here, come on, come on. All the back benchers. There, back benchers, bring your chair, sit here. Come on, 2 rows, come and sit here. Quickly, come on, quickly. We have to be energetic, we are hoteliers, we're going to be hoteliers. Energetic, come on, last 2 rows. Last 2 rows, bring your chairs, put it here. Don't be shy, don't be shy to sit in front, trust me. This way, here. Make a row here. Come on. Good, good, good. Make a row. इधर आ जाओ भाई, इधर भी आ जाओ कुछ. इधर भी आ जाओ. I see more people behind, there's more seat here. Come on, quickly. You, come and sit in front. You, yawning. You,
Yes.
Sit here, sit here, sit here, sit here. Sit here. Okay, can I see everybody's mobile phones? Can I see everyone's mobile phone? Out of your pocket, mobile phones. Come. Everybody will keep it here from here. You all will come and keep it here. Everybody gets distracted. Come on, quickly. Keep your phones here. Take it later. It's okay to not be without phone for some time. Come on, everyone. Quickly. Come on, come on. इधर रखो. चलो 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 इधर रखो. सब इधर रखो. जल्दी करो. Come on guys, quickly, quickly. Don't be so sad. I'm not taking your phones away. Just for 45 minutes. Come on, so less phones. These people are more imandar than you. Chalo, jaldi aao. Jaldi aao. Good boys. Very good. I don't see this room moving at all. तुम लोगों के फोन में जेब से निकालूंगी.
I hope all of you are excited for
Okay, come on, shake yourself. Loosen up. Everybody's so stuck up. Everybody's so worried. Please relax. Relax, relax. Everybody relax. Chalo, karo, sab log. Come on, relax. Relax. You know what? Okay, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Settle down. So hoteliering, as Sachin was saying, is actually a lot of fun. Is lot of fun. Okay, settle down everyone, please. Settle down. Yeah, good. Okay, you know, so I was saying hoteliering is a lot of fun. Trust me, it demands a lot. It really expects you to work long hours. It makes you tired to the core that you want to quit someday. So the first question you ask yourself, are you ready to be a hotelier? Please ask yourself this question now, before you waste another year, finally get a job and decide you don't want to do it. So please be very, very clear. Anything which looks glamorous, which is either hotels or film lines. Has anybody seen shooting? किसी ने देखी है shooting? चलो इंटरेक्टिव करेंगे, हम बात करेंगे एक दूसरे से. मैं कोई भाषण देने नहीं आई हूँ. आई थॉट आई विल स्पीक टू यंग स्टूडेंट्स बिकॉज यू रिमाइंडेड मी ऑफ माई कॉलेज डेज. आई विल गिव यू माई ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन, बट लेट्स टॉक. किसने शूटिंग देखी है? हाँ ना? देखिए, बोरिंग होती है कि नहीं होती है? एक ही टेक कितने बार करने पड़ते हैं, राइट? डोंट यू थिंक इट्स हार्ड वर्क? धूप में खड़ा रहता है. आई हैव सीन मेघना गुलजार, एवरीबडी इज हर्ड अबाउट हर. शी इज रनिंग फ्रॉम हियर टू देयर. एक शॉट करने के लिए सैम बहादुर का शूटिंग हो रहा था उमेद भवन पैलेस में. वन शॉट टुक ऑलमोस्ट अ डे, विच वॉज जस्ट 5 seconds clip, 5 seconds clip. So every glamour has a lot of hard work behind it. So first question is, are you ready to put in that hard work? Please be very, very clear in your head. If you're ready to put in that hard work, hotel management, being a hotelier is a very, very exciting job. You are not a scientist, you are not a corporate person where you're sitting on a desk, looking on your computer, working every day. You're interacting with people. आपके शेफ ने क्या कहा? Communication. यहाँ बात करनी चाहिए. Whatever language you're comfortable. आपको हिंदी में अच्छा लगता है, आप हिंदी में बात करिए. आप आपकी नेटिव स्टेट में बंगाली में बात करिए. बट अगर आप बात करने से शर्माएंगे, so that's not a quality of a hotelier. आप ग्रूमिंग करने से शर्माएंगे, that's not a quality of a hotelier. You have to be alert, you have to be always smiling, you have to be happy doing what you're doing. That's hoteliering. That's being, forget what you want to be. फर्स्ट बीइंग अ होटेलियर, आपको जनरल मैनेजर बनना है, F&B मैनेजर बनना है, फ्रंट ऑफिस मैनेजर बनना है, वो आप डिसाइड करिए. पहले आप ये मन में डिसाइड करिए आप में ये क्वालिटीज़ है, नहीं है तो आप इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं क्या, ला सकते हैं क्या अपने अंदर ये क्वालिटीज़. ये बहुत ज़रूरी है. बात करना, अच्छा ग्रूम रहना. व्हेन यू आर ग्रूम्ड यू फील गुड. व्हेन यू लुक गुड यू फील गुड. व्हेन यू टॉक वेल यू फील इवन मोर वेल. बिकॉज आई नीड टू हैव समथिंग टू टॉक टू यू अबाउट. नहीं तो मैं तो ऐसी खड़ी रहती ना. मैं कुछ स्पीच वीच प्रिपेयर नहीं करके आई. हम लोग सोचे थे हम लोग क्या बात करेंगे यहाँ के. मैंने कहा जैसे रैंडम दिमाग में जैसे आएगा वैसे बात करेंगे. एंड आई सॉ यू पीपल लाइक रशा राइटली सेड, बात करो, कम्युनिकेशन, डोंट बी शाय. शर्माने का कुछ नहीं है, क्योंकि अगर आप इस इंडस्ट्री में आके शाय हैं देन दिस इज़ नॉट द जॉब फॉर यू. फाइंड अ डेस्क जॉब फॉर योर सेल्फ. And be clear now, don't waste a seat, don't waste your parents' money or people who have taken self loans for your education, don't waste your money. Please be very, very mindful of what you're doing. क्योंकि आप एक जो सीट पे आज बैठे हैं शायद उस पर कोई और डिजर्विंग का हक था. आप यौन कर रहे हैं, खड़े हो जाओ. चलो कोई बात नहीं, खड़े हो जाओ, हाथ लाओ, सर हिलाओ, बैठ जाओ फिर. प्लीज़ आई एम सेइंग be very, very clear कि क्या करना है, क्या नहीं करना है. This is the right time to decide. And once you have made up your mind that this is the industry I want to be in, then you give in your 200%, not only 100%. 200% is what you give in. People who have already done industrial training, they have already had a glimpse of hotel. What is a hotel? What are the operations? What are the operational hours? Okay? Okay, sir, let me give him a brief introduction. So, I'm Urvija Deshpande. My father was in the army. So, I have literally stayed in one place for 3 years or 2.5 years, and I've kept moving with my father. Finally, I got my admission in IHM Aurangabad. सुना इस कॉलेज का नाम? IHM Aurangabad, सुना है? Okay, good. So, मैंने उधर से होटल मैनेजमेंट किया. तब 3 साल का डिग्री कोर्स था. ओके उसके बाद कैंपस इंटरव्यू हुआ. भगवान की कृपा से मेरे को ताज मैनेजमेंट ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम में सिलेक्ट कर लिया गया. ओके तब HOMT HDP नहीं होता था, तब ताज मैनेजमेंट होटल, हाँ TMTP होता था. तब मैं उसमें सिलेक्ट हुई थी. ओके एंड रिसेशन का टाइम था, बहुत कम कैंपस इंटरव्यूज़ हुए थे. वेरी आई वुड से ओनली 15% ऑफ आवर बैच got absorbed in hotels, rest everybody went different ways. Okay, तब जर्नी शुरू हुई एक ट्रू होटेलियर बनने की. आपको हम अभी बता रहे हैं क्योंकि उस समय नहीं समझ में आता. When you're studying you don't realize what you're getting into. Okay, you guys are fortunate that you have option to choose from. You can either go to F&B, you can go to front office, somebody wants to go into sales and marketing. हमारे टाइम में कोई ऑप्शन नहीं था. हमने 2 साल का मैनेजमेंट ट्रेनिंग ख़त्म किया, हमको लेटर थमाया गया कि आप इस होटल में रिपोर्ट करेंगे. उस होटल में रिपोर्ट किया, जनरल मैनेजर ने बोला आप इस डिपार्टमेंट में जाएंगे. हमको कोई ऑप्शन नहीं था. हमको बोला गया दिस इज़ योर होटल, दिस इज़ योर डिपार्टमेंट, विच आई स्टार्टेड विथ असिस्टेंट F&B person, a restaurant assistant, restaurant manager. This is how I started my career. Okay, so you guys have options, lot of options. Please think about it. We jumped in blindly into this, but that's when we started working, and as a manager you are expected to minimum put 12 to 13 hours. You're expected. हमने कहा भाई ये क्या चल रहा है लाइफ में, ये तो सोचा ही नहीं था ऐसा होने वाला है. You know, your life turns upside down. You are thinking, oh my God, I'm working so much, I'm working so hard. तब तो हमें एक दिन ऑफ मिलती, तो फिर भी 6 offs in a month हो गए. That time it was only 4 offs in a month. So that's when the journey began. And please trust me, it's not that मैं भी यंग थी, मैं भी बच्ची थी, 20-22 साल की बच्ची. मैंने सोचा अरे ये जॉब मुझे करनी है कि नहीं करनी है, तो मैंने कहा नहीं छोड़ देती हूँ. एंड ऑनेस्ट, दिस इज माई रियल स्टोरी. ऐसे छोड़ देती हूँ. सो आई हैड पुट इन माई पेपर्स. देन माई सीनियर्स केम एंड टोल्ड मी व्हाट आर यू डूइंग, यू हैव डन होटल मैनेजमेंट, यू हैव डन मैनेजमेंट ट्रेनिंग, यू हैव स्पेंड 2 years in operations, व्हाई डू यू वांट टू क्विट. I said नहीं, मुझसे नहीं होता. I said like it's a stupid decision, think over it and then decide what you want to do. And that's when I took a small sabbatical. I said a lot of my friends are moving into sales, so I'm going to take the sabbatical, and when I come back I want to get into sales. Kehta, that's something we cannot guarantee you, but do come back to the Taj. Oh, you're so sleepy. What happened? You did not sleep in the night. Smile. Okay, so I took my sabbatical, and I was very, very clear that I wanted to join sales. And God willing, my stars worked out, and I went back home, which is Pune, and I got into sales. And since then, I was in sales for a good 17 years. I've spent 21 years with the company, and finally, I decided that I want to grow, and I want to move back into operations, and I want to go the general manager way. Okay, what I learned 17 years back, which is F&B, then I moved into sales, which I became a hardcore salesperson. I have gone back in F&B. I'm learning what I have forgotten in so many years, because 17 साल में तो भाई क्लाइमेट ही बदल जाता है, तो इतनी सारी चीज़ें तो F&B में भी बदल जाएगी ना. So I have to learn everything again. What is a general manager? General का क्या मतलब होता है, कोई बताएगा? General, basic, correct. और overall, very good. और करेक्ट. सो बेसिकली जनरल क्या है, आपको सब कुछ मालूम होना चाहिए, ताकि आपको कोई डिपार्टमेंट, अगर मेरे को F&B डायरेक्टर बुद्धू बना रहा है तो मैं बुद्धू ना बनूं. समझ रहे हैं आप? सो दैट इज कॉल्ड जनरल. सो एज ए जनरल मैनेजर हमको हर चीज़ का आइडिया होना चाहिए. सो आई एम गोइंग टू गेट ट्रेन्ड इन ऑल द डिपार्टमेंट्स, अकाउंट्स, किचन, F&B, हाउस कीपिंग, फ्रंट ऑफिस अगेन. बट ये करने के लिए क्या करना होता है? आप क्या कोई शुरू से ही ऐसे मैनेजर बन के आता है, या कोई शुरू से ही जनरल मैनेजर बनता नहीं होता है ना ऐसा. एवरीबडी स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम द स्क्रैच. सबको गंदे बाथरूम धोने पड़ेंगे, सबको 20 किलो प्याज काटना पड़ेगा, 1000 ग्लासेस तो मैंने भी पोंछी है एज ए ट्रेनी, 1000 प्लेटें मैंने भी पोंछी है. करना, टेबलें हमारे यहाँ तो तब कोई दया माया नहीं थी. ओ लेडी लड़की है, इससे मत उठाओ, उठाओ टेबल, उठाओ कुर्सियाँ. हमने जो ट्रेनिंग की है ना, हम में कोई लड़का लड़की का फ़र्क नहीं था. वो होना भी नहीं चाहिए. वी ऑल आर स्ट्रॉन्ग विमेन. डू वी अग्री? आर वी स्ट्रॉन्ग? लड़के बोल रहे हैं, लड़कियों की तो आवाज़ ही नहीं आ रही है. हाँ, आर वी स्ट्रॉन्ग और वी नॉट स्ट्रॉन्ग? व्हाट डू वी वांट टू गेट कंसिडर्ड एज? कि हम वीक हैं? उठा सकते हैं ना टेबल, उठा सकते हैं कुर्सियाँ, नो बिग डील. सो व्हेन यू गो फॉर योर ट्रेनिंग, ओके, आप जब ट्रेनिंग के लिए जाते हो, इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग के लिए जाते हो, किसी चीज़ को छोटा मत बनाओ. मुझसे तो कुर्सियाँ ही उठवा रहे हैं, मुझसे तो टेबल ही पुछवा रहे हैं. सब करना पड़ता है. आपको नहीं पता मैंने कितने गंदे गंदे बाथरूम कितने महीने साफ़ किए हैं. हम बाहर निकल के कहते थे हे भगवान ये क्या कर रहे हैं, और ताज औरंगाबाद में बहुत गंदे गंदे बाथरूम साफ किए, पर करना पड़ता है. दिस इज हाउ यू लर्न. अनलेस यू डोंट नो व्हाट अ housekeeping attendant is going through every day, how will you empathize with that person? Empathy, this brings me to empathy. Empathy क्या होता है? मैं आपके बारे में समझती हूँ, आपके दुख दर्द समझ रही हूँ, मैं आपकी इतनी मदद कर सकती हूँ, इतनी नहीं कर सकती, ये आपको खुद से करना पड़ेगा. So empathy is very very important. To go down to that level, बेड बना के देखो कभी, महीने महीने भर बिस्तर खींच के गद्दों में चद्दरें डाल डाल के जो कमर की हालत हो जाती है ना, करके देखो. औरंगाबाद में एलिवेटर नहीं था, तो जो ट्रे की बात कर रहा था ना सचिन, 3 किलो की ट्रे, उसमें खाना लेके हम 3-3 फ्लोर चढ़ के जाते थे. सो वी हैव ऑल डन दैट. यू नो व्हाट यू डू दैट टाइम एज अ ट्रेनिंग will make you that much more stronger when you are manager. So जब तुम मैनेजर बनोगे, या तुम पहले शुरुआत करोगे एज अ स्टूवर्ड मे बी, और मे बी एज अ सुपरवाइजर, उसके बाद असिस्टेंट मैनेजर, मैनेजर्स, पीपल ग्रो लाइक दिस, राइट? तब आपको समझेगा, आप बोलोगे यार ये मैंने किया, अभी नाटक मत कर, यू कैन ऑल्सो डू इट. यू अंडरस्टैंड? सो यू हैव टू डू इट so that you can tell people who are under you कि भाई ये मैंने किया है, तो मुझे पता है इसमें कितनी तकलीफ होती है, कितनी नहीं होती है. So don't make it bigger than what it looks like. So bottom line is be humble, be empathetic, don't let growth go in your head. Always be approachable. लोगों को लगना चाहिए ठीक है ये इंसान ने यहाँ से शुरुआत की, आज यहाँ पहुँच गया, लेकिन इंसान अच्छा है, इनसे हम कभी भी जाके बात कर सकते हैं. सिर्फ F&B मैनेजर बन जाना, जनरल मैनेजर बन जाना कोई मायने नहीं रखता, जब एक तो आपको आपका काम नहीं आता. इसलिए पढ़ाई करो अच्छी तरह से. प्लीज स्टडी, प्लीज मेक नोट्स, एंड पीपल हु रियली वांट टू गेट इनटू F&B, गेट योर वाइन्स, योर टीज एंड कॉफीज राइट. आई हैव फॉरगॉटन एवरीथिंग, आई एम लर्निंग इट अगेन. So please keep your notes ready, because this is going to come very very handy once you are there doing the job, like Sachin said. Please keep your notes handy. Okay, तो पढ़ाई interest से करो अभी. Like I said, money which is being spent on your fees, let it be money well spent. Well spent. So पढ़ाई करो. जब ट्रेनिंग के लिए जाते हो तो मेहनत से करो, शिद्दत से करो, so that the hotel remembers you. That oh my god, this training was so awesome, if I'm going for this campus in this particular college, I will definitely pick up this person. You understand? Go with that mindset. You asked a question, okay? I'm going to add to what Sachin said. What they look into you, they look at your personality, like he said, doesn't matter what height, what color. Yes, but you should be physically fit, okay? You have to be physically fit. You cannot be overweight in hotel industry, because there's a lot of running around which is happening. So if you feel you're overweight, make sure you reduce it, okay? But what they look at is your personality in terms of how you're dressed, how you speak, what your knowledge is, and how good you are in, you know, they sense it, that how good a leader you will be. Because when you communicate well, when you are groomed well, there are certain leadership traits which are seen, which are not tangible, जिसको छू नहीं सकते हो. Probably वो जो हम इंटरव्यू करते हैं उनको दिख जाता है कि ये आगे जाके अच्छा लीडर बन सकता है. ओके, गलत भी हो सकता है लेकिन सही भी होता है मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम. सो एक लीडरशिप स्किल भी नज़र आनी चाहिए आप में. लीडर ये नहीं होता कि भाई इसको काम दिया इसे करो, इसे करो, ये नहीं होता. लीडर इज़ नॉट सिर्फ काम डेलीगेट कर देना और काम करवाना. आपके जो टीम होती है आप उनको इतना केपेबल बनवाइए कि वो अपना काम अच्छी तरह से करें. So a leader is as good as his or her team. A general manager is as good and as bad as their HODs, because their collective success is general manager's success and hotel success. So आपको सबको साथ लेके चलना. You have to be a team player. Team player पता है क्या होता है? सो गए सब लोग, हाँ या ना? कम ऑन, क्या होता है टीम प्लेयर? कोई भी बताएगा? वर्किंग टुगेदर. इन वर्किंग टुगेदर में थोड़े बहुत झगड़े होते हैं, थोड़ी बहुत नोक-झोंक होती है, लेकिन हाउ यू कम अक्रॉस इट, हो गई नोक-झोंक, कोई बात नहीं. How you become friends again and how you give results is called the teamwork. So be a team player, be humble, integrity, very, very important. What Tata teaches you, what they have taught me, that भाई ईमानदारी बहुत ज़रूरी है. आपको इज्जत बनाने में ना उम्र लग जाती है, गंवाने में कुछ सेकंड्स लगते हैं, कुछ सेकंड्स. सो ये बात का आप ज़रूर ख्याल रखें कि whatever work you're doing with all integrity. आप कहीं कुछ चोरी नहीं कर रहे हैं, काम चोरी नहीं कर रहे हैं, कुछ गड़बड़ नहीं कर रहे हैं. इट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज दिस इज़ योर बेसिक पर्सनैलिटी, आपकी नींव है शुरुआत की. आप ऐसे रहेंगे, आप लीडर बनेंगे कल को, तो आप सिखाएंगे अपने लोगों को कि प्लीज़ be right from the beginning. These are the qualities which are required to be a leader. So leader बनने के लिए क्या क्या ज़रूरी है? Anyone? I'm going to pick up people if you don't raise hands. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Absolutely. Good word. Ownership. Sorry? Absolutely. General knowledge. Punctuality. Absolutely. Ownership. Ownership के बारे में आप बताओ, आपका क्या मतलब था? Very important point, guys. Please hear him out. बोलो. Good morning.
Ownership is how can I work in a team that I
That is teamwork. Okay? पर कोई बात नहीं. Good, but very good word. Ownership is कि ये काम मैंने किया है, ये मैं own करती हूँ, कि गलत भी हुआ तो मेरी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, अच्छा हुआ भी तो मेरी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. ओनरशिप वो होता है कि आपने एक डिसीजन लिया है कि आई एम गोइंग टू टेक दिस रिस्क. ओके? एंड ये रिस्क सही भी जा सकता है, गड़बड़ भी हो सकता है, पर दोनों टाइम में, एंड स्पेशली जब गलत जाता है, तब जो आप रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेते हैं उसको कहते हैं ओनरशिप. आई ओन दिस जॉब, आई ओन दिस रिस्क, आई ओन माई डिपार्टमेंट. Whatever good or bad happens, I take the responsibility. Captain of the ship goes down with the ship. Have you ever heard that? कि जो पानी का जहाज का कैप्टन होता है, जब कोई एक्सीडेंट होता है शिप का, it's an honor for the captain to go down with the ship. That's ownership. That भाई मैं लीडर था इसका, और मेरी शिप में मेरे चलते कुछ मतलब मेरे रहते रहते एक एक्सीडेंट हुआ तो आई विल गो डाउन विद द शिप. दैट हैपन्स. सो ओनरशिप इज दैट यू ओन योर जॉब, वेदर it's your decision, right? Own it, whether it's gone in a right direction or a wrong direction. Doesn't matter. Own it. So very good word. Please sit. Please sit. How many of you are from Calcutta? Almost 50%, right? एक चीज़ के लिए और ready रहिए when you're working, and especially in your initial career, at least 10 years, move cities. If you have, like Sachin said, it's good to stick around with a company for at least 2 to 3 years. It shows stability. अगर हम इतने सारे इंटरव्यू करते हैं, हमको दिखता है एक एक साल में किसी ने जॉब बदली है, तो हमको समझ में आता है दे हैव जस्ट जंपिंग जॉब्स. आइदर दे आर इनकेपेबल और दे जस्ट वांट टू मेक सम क्विक मनी, कि आप जंप करोगे 5% मिल गया, 10% मिल गया. इट शोज इनस्टेबिलिटी of your mind. So how can you be stable in the job you're doing? So yes, please, you want to explore different brands, go ahead, nobody is stopping you. End of the day, choose the brand you want to work for. We cannot really enforce it, but I love Taj. Sachin loves Taj. He has spent some, how many plus years? 16 years, 21 years. So we genuinely love the company. That's why it's a love of company. We are here. They have supported us during difficult times, no doubt about it. But we leave it up to you to decide what brand you want to choose. But justice karo. Give that brand at least 3 years. Give that position which you are in for 3 years, because first year goes in learning, second year goes in trying to give results, and third year is when you're really giving results. Okay, so at least do that justice, and then when you move, people will think, okay, अच्छा stable तो है इंसान. But if you choose to be in the same company, suggestion is, for example, I started with Delhi, I moved to Pune, I went to Bhutan, I went to Jodhpur, and now I'm here. You move within the company. You want to grow. If you are at one place, at certain point, growth will become stagnant. If you're ambitious, make sure you move within the company. You decide. You have targets. Again, like Sachin said, what is your 5-year plan? What is your 10-year plan? What is your 15-year plan? Write it on a piece of paper. See if you're on the right path or not. Are you following your dreams? So that is very, very important. So pen it down and do move around till the time you can, unless it's really majboori where you have to come back home, which is totally acceptable. And very important is whatever position you are in, there is no right and wrong answers for being ambitious or not being ambitious. अगर मेरे को नहीं बनना होता जनरल मैनेजर, अगर मैं डायरेक्टर ऑफ सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग में ही खुश थी, then मेरे को उसी में खुश रहना चाहिए. I mean, I should be content with what I'm doing, then only I'm going to give 100%. If you're happy being a restaurant manager, be happy being a restaurant manager. Give your 100%. Then only, if you are frustrated in a job, you will never give 100%. Again, this brings me to what again Sachin said. Give yourself time. Give your health time. We regret it later on. Trust me, everybody regrets it. You start early and you will see the results when you are at our age. That good you invested time on yourself, because it really helps in long run. आपने 12 घंटे काम किया ना, कोई बात नहीं, 20 मिनट तो दे सकते हैं. 20 मिनट वॉक कराओ, 20 मिनट भाग आओ, 20 मिनट योगा कर लो, कुछ तो करो. Do something. Make sure you're physically and very, very important, mentally healthy. Mentally healthy is very, very important. So give yourself time. To sum it up, be a nice person, be humble. पढ़ाई करो अच्छे तरह से, because this is your base. Make your base strong. Be very clear what you want to do. You want to be a hotelier? Be ready for that hard work. Be ready for long hours. Be ready for, to peel 200 kilos or 300 kilos of onion without cribbing about it. Be ready for, because that's how everybody starts. We all started that way. So be ready for that. And in the end, your work will make you grow yourself. You are as good as you work. बात करो. I mean, कभी झिझक होती है, जैसे मुझे भी झिझक होती थी, ऐसा नहीं, और अभी भी होती है. स्टेज पे आने से पहले मेरे को भी बटरफ्लाइज था पेट में, ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं होता, सबको होता है. बड़े से बड़ा इंसान, सबको होता है कि बटरफ्लाइज हो रही है, थोड़ा सा डर लग रहा है. एंड देयर इज नथिंग टू बी शाई अबाउट. व्हाट यू डू, प्रैक्टिस. आप मिरर के सामने खड़े हो जाओ. बोलने में दिक्कत हो रही है, शर्म आ रही है, न्यूज़पेपर ले लो, मैगजीन ले लो, मिरर के सामने खड़े होकर ज़ोर ज़ोर से बोलो. मैंने किया है. आप मिरर के सामने खड़े होकर करोगे तो आपको एक अलग कॉन्फिडेंस आता है, क्योंकि यू कैन डू इट. You can do it. Reading में इशू है, read loudly. Want to speak? If you have some speech ready, stand in front of mirror. Stand. मम्मी पापा को बोलो खड़ा जाओ, भाई बहन को बोलो आप लोग बैठ जाओ, मैं आपके सामने बोलता हूँ या बोलती हूँ. You understand? So this is very important. Work on your communication. You cannot be a hotelier if you're not ready to communicate. बहुत ज़रूरी है आप communicate करो. आप अलग हट के दिखो. आप में वो smile रहे, enthusiasm रहे. Are you okay? ओके. सो आप में ये एंथुजियाज्म रहना चाहिए कि आप लगे कि आप होटेलियर बनने के लिए रेडी हो. अगर मेरे को एक मेरा लास्ट क्वेश्चन है, कोई बता दे व्हाट इज़ द अल्टीमेट गोल ऑफ होटेलियरिंग. हम लोग किस लिए काम करते हैं? पैसा छोड़ के, करियर छोड़ के, सबको हम क्यों? हाँ बोलो. एक्सीलेंट, वेरी गुड. हम सब काम कर रहे हैं गेस्ट को खुश रखने के लिए, क्योंकि गेस्ट पैसे देके हमारे होटल में आता है, उससे हमको मिलती है सैलरी, राइट? सो शेफ़ खाना बनाएगा गेस्ट के लिए, हाउसकीपिंग रूम बनाएगा गेस्ट के लिए, F&B सर्विस करेगा गेस्ट के लिए, इंजीनियरिंग काम करेगा गेस्ट के लिए, और जनरल मैनेजर कुछ भी गाली पड़ती है तो जनरल मैनेजर सबसे पहले आके खड़ा रहता है, सॉरी सर, सॉरी सर, सॉरी सर, राइट? So we all work towards making a guest happy. So yes, hoteliering is not rocket science. It's not. Everybody, when we were growing up, everybody told us that it is back to basics. Get your basics right and you're bang on. आपको कुछ नहीं फॉर्मूला लगाना है उसमें. वो रेवेन्यू मैनेजमेंट कर लेती है. हमको कोई ऑपरेशंस वाले को कोई फॉर्मूला लगाने का काम नहीं. रेवेन्यू मैनेजर का दिमाग चलता है, हम लोग थोड़ा सा दिमाग साइड करके बस मेहनत से काम करते हैं. यू अंडरस्टैंड? एवरीबडी हैज़ अ डेडिकेटेड जॉब. सो आपको सिर्फ शिद्दत से काम करना है, इतनी ईमानदारी से काम करना दैट योर गोल इज ओनली दैट गेस्ट इज हैप्पी, यू आर हैप्पी. It's very, very important. Unless you are not happy, neither your family will be happy nor the guests will be happy. Give time to your family, give time to yourself, and give time to work. It's as simple as that. No rocket science, no sitting on the boring desk, interacting with a lot of guests. It's so interesting. I'm telling you, hoteliering glamorous तो है ही है, but fun भी है, but hard work ज़रूर है. So are we all ready to put in the hard work? और जोर से हाँ सुनने को मिलता तो ज्यादा तसल्ली होती थी. हाँ कि ना? That's like it. So please study hard, work hard. When you go for your on-job trainings, work so hard that you shine. You stand out like a star, so that when the campus is happening, हमको पता है हमको किस इंसान को चुनना है. You understand? So thank you, but I'm open to any questions if you have. Anyone, sit down, बैठ जाओ. Any questions? और नहीं कोई pressure? हाँ, I knew you will have. Go ahead. Good morning.
So my question to you, most of the people, or most of the students, and even me also, so we think about how to become a management. Now I think, what should I do after becoming a management? If I am selected as a management trainee and after 18 months or 24 months, now I am as a manager, like I want to become a chef. For me, the overall, what to say, the overall area of the growth is the menu of that hotel. After a point of time, it becomes stagnant. Like I feel bored also. It really happens. So how is it I get to grow? What the mindset I need to grow?
Board of what? Sorry,
Like if somebody is doing same thing again and again, it sometimes happens.
So, okay. We have an option. So first of all, like I said, you have to be very, very clear. Like when you get out, after your third year, you should be clear in your mind, firstly, which department you want to move into, right? When you become HOT or HOHDP, you get trained in a certain department only. So you have to be clear that which department you have selected, you're getting trained there. But after that also, if you feel अच्छा नहीं मैं front office ही कर लेता या front office ही कर लेती या F&B कर लेता, you have a change of mind, then there is no problem, but you have to have a conversation with your HOD or your trainer saying, like I said, but then it becomes a fickle-minded approach कि आपने किया तो ट्रेनिंग फ्रंट ऑफिस में, पर आप बोर हो गए ना, आपको हाउस कीपिंग में जाने की इच्छा हो रही है. सो वो इंस्टेबिलिटी नहीं दिखनी चाहिए. सो इफ़ यू हैव ट्रेन फॉर अ सर्टन डिपार्टमेंट, मेक श्योर यू स्पेंड अ सर्टन अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम इन दैट डिपार्टमेंट. And after that, if you still want to shift departments, that way, and Tata is very, very accommodative. They are okay, and if they see that capability, they put you into that training and they do shift you. I cannot say about any other. Like I'm telling you, I was F&B, I'm moving to sales, and I'm going back into operations. So that way they are accommodating. So they do that. It is possible. It is possible. But don't get bored too easily. Any other questions? Hanji. Good afternoon. I can. Why? Do I look scary? मैं डरावनी दिखती हूँ क्या? हाँ कितने लोग हाँ पहले हाँ वाले हाथ खड़ा करो. अरे बिंदास करो. अरे करो. नहीं मेरे को लगा मैं लगती हूँ, मैं खुश हो जाती अगर तुम बोलते तो. अभी भी कर लो खड़ा. नहीं? ओके.
COVID-19 has hit the world very hard, and almost all the industry has gone through huge impact from that. And due to the travel was affected in that particular case, our hotel industry was impacted the most, in my understanding, because I was gathering all the knowledge about the hotel industry. So, might not COVID in case in future any such categories come or any such thing come to the world, is the hotel industry ready to give certain amount of job security to their employees, as well as are there new policies where a certain amount of savings or certain amounts of money is being stored or by the company or the employee as well for their future or in any such categories?
So, it's a tricky question, but I'm trying to answer it. But here, there is a lot of self-discipline which comes into play, okay? And this is all most of us faced during the first pandemic, where people who did not have savings, they really faced a lot of brunt of this, lockdown and everything, where people didn't have jobs, salaries were getting cut, people got laid off. So this is the first thing is self-discipline. You are intelligent to ask this question. So I'm telling you, do not have to be nervous. You're intelligent to ask this question. So I'm telling everybody to be intelligent to start saving from the day one of your job. First salary, आपको पता है कि 15-20% बाजू हटा दो, आपके पास तो पैसे हैं ही नहीं. Start saving from day one, and you're prepared for that bad day personally. Okay. Second, when it comes to company, again, because I have only worked for the Taj, and that's the only company I've worked for, I would say they definitely helped us during the difficult times. As in, I know I still have my job. Yes, there were a bit of salary deduction because that was the need of the hour, but that did not hamper so much because at least 3 time का खाना खाने के लिए था हमारे पास. You understand, that is very important. So yes, certain companies do support you where you have your job, you have some basic salary, okay, and the self-discipline is the first 50% which saves you. So that is a good question. So start doing it from day one, start saving. Like you save your health, we are telling you to invest in your health. Similarly, invest in funds, as in keep some money aside for rainy days. Okay? Any other question? No? If no, then thank you so much. All the best to everyone. It was lovely chatting with you all, and all the very best.